There is one thing holding thousands of personal brands back, and my mission is to remove that constraint completely for as many of you as possible. The constraint I'm talking about is monetizing that personal brands, that attention with their own business. Many personal brands, for example, maybe you know how to get the attention, but you don't know how to monetize that personal brand, monetize that attention to earn money yourself independently. Today I want to talk about the business I'm talking about, why it's such a good option, and why it's my mission to do that. Today, is day 28 of building BMEF Media to 100k a month over the next 2 years, and I'm documenting my whole journey here on this channel, and this is a part of it. If you want 10 free tips over the next 10 days to grow your personal brand for exactly this business, just check out the first link in the description. It's completely free. So let's now get into it. What is the business I'm talking about? The business I'm talking about is building a paid online community. It's the easiest business to start. Let me explain. You get a monthly payment. You can structure it as a mentorship, as a community circle, as a fandom, as an info product, as a different course collection. No matter how you want it, you can price it single, one-time payment, monthly payment, yearly payment, premium prices, however you want. You can do it completely for free if you want to, and upsells to other products you have already in this community. You can structure it however you want. Now, I want to tell you 7 reasons why it's such a good option and why it's possibly better than a lot of other options that are out there, and for sure better than a lot of options that you've heard about, like dropshipping and Amazon FBA. So what are those 7 reasons? Reason number 1 is the community movement. I'm really believing in the community movement, and that we get to build more and more communities over the next 5 to 10 years, I would say, even with AI, but I'll get later into this. Reason number 2 is community makes us human. We've always been in communities, and now with the digital age, we're separating more and more and more. This is a way to get real people together again. Reason number 3 is, as said, community is ancient, but with AI, it's really threatened. We're always just online, don't see our friends or colleagues anymore. And with building communities, you can get those real people together again and hold against that AI tearing us apart even more. Now, number 4 is through the personal branding and building a community from your personal brand where real people know you, it's future-proof. AI can't replace you for who you are. It maybe can replace the information you know, but it can't replace your taste, who you are, how you work, what you believe in, and what connections you have with other people. If you can build that first, the community is always an option that you can build. Number 5 is really the connection, the learning, the mentoring, having a lot of people in one common place with like minds. It's a unique opportunity to have such many factors in one place that gets a lot of value, the first driver for business, in one place inside this community, and still has such a great opportunity to monetize your attention that you can get. Number 6 is that it's teaching in a new way. You don't have to be the expert at anything or everything. You just have to be one step ahead of who you're teaching to, or maybe 2 steps or 3 steps ahead, but you don't have to be 100 steps ahead like maybe a professor when you go to uni. You don't have to know everything to teach somebody else the first step. That's a great opportunity if you think about it. Number 7 is that you don't need a huge audience to start this. You just have to really have your small niche and really targeted customers, and then you can start making money monthly with a following of a couple hundred followers already. You just have to start. Still, if you want to grow your personal brand further with 10 free tips, just click the link in the description. It will take you to an email sign up. You get the tips over the next 10 days and a free cheat sheet with it completely for free. Go check it out. In the end, I want to really shortly talk about how you can start, but first I want to talk about why this is my mission. Why should I care? I care about acquiring knowledge. I love acquiring knowledge. Learning, I love learning, and with this I have the opportunity to help other people teach many more people, so like a meta effect on this whole era, and I want to grow this so that as many people can learn and acquire new knowledge that they are actually interested in through this system. That's number one. This leads me to my second point. The school system is outdated. It's not made for this world we are living in right now. Schools haven't really developed that much or that completely like a turnaround over the last 100 or 150 years. But if you look at cars from 100 years ago, the development is huge, and phones, and how we learn actually in our free time, the experience that we get, and all the knowledge that our society has acquired isn't really developing the school system. And as you probably can tell, I'm not huge of a fan of the school system that we have right now, and even though I'm at uni, it's just an alternative plan B for me personally. But I suggest to you, stick to what you're doing and start this on the side, and don't just drop everything and go all in. Sometimes it can work, but just do the risk assessment. No guarantees are included here. And this, in my opinion, is why this is such a great opportunity to teach as many people as possible and give them the possibility to learn a skill that they actually want and need, maybe for some people for a cheaper price than the school system that isn't that targeted at what you want to learn. So there are many benefits here. And the last point, just to be transparent, I also want to make money, and I see this as a great opportunity to help people and give them as much value as possible, but still get paid in the end. And I help people like you possibly who have a personal brand and want to build their community, but in a way more streamlined way, and always being up to date and with a lot of support. And if you make money, I make some of it. Otherwise, I don't make money. So this is the whole system behind it. It's simple as that. Now, back to the bonus I told you. I want to give you a short guide how you can start. And maybe you're at step 1 or 3. I don't care. You just have to do the next step. So step number 1 is build an audience about what you're good at. Maybe you have a small skill. It doesn't have to be something completely new, or you don't have to be a person that is just a single niche. You can choose anything that you're good at. Your personality isn't accounted in niches. You have to be a niche of one and create that. And just at step number 2, start selling at the beginning. While building your audience, start selling, being transparent, always telling people that you are here to sell. This is a way to get attention, and it's not just a way to give free value to everyone and never get something in return, for most people at least. Step number 3 is build the community along the way. Grow it slowly, grow it continually. Like this, you will end up in the end with a lot of monthly revenue. Now, step number 4 is use the feedback the community and your audience gives you on your content, on your community posting page, wherever you are. use that feedback and integrate it. Ask the questions to yourself, give the answers, give more value. Think about what they else could need. Give them free lead magnets, whatever you want. Just build that trust. And step number 5 is start now and just be transparent along the way. And don't be afraid of sharing who you really are. That's what sells. So if you want to grow your community or just want the 10 free tips, just click the link in the description and I will see you next week.